All right, thank you. It's Daybreak, Tuesday's edition, wishing you live from the broadcasting service. The next segment, I promised earlier, we are going for the family assembly. We just have to do this because this matter is what concerns everybody. Peggy is with us this morning. Peggy.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show again. It's Daybreak, Tuesday edition. Thank you for staying.
All right, the Superintendent, Roads Commander, Christian Modi, 2IC training, is with us in the house this morning. He's the staff of the Federal Road Safety Corps. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You just passed through the Ramat Park. What do you think was the situation like this morning?
There are a lot of traffic there, a lot of vehicular movement this morning. Maybe due to people going to work, taking their children to school and all that. So, but as of this morning, the whole place is like choked up.
It's choked up.
Yes.
And do we have people,
Yes.
your men on ground?
Yes, our men are there, and also the Nigerian police are also there trying to.
Maybe when I
manage
was
the
coming
situation.
through this other area, this other side, nobody is there.
Okay, they are that between Lucky Way and Echo Bank. You know, that's the meeting point.
Because everybody was just
Yes.
struggling through the other area.
That
When
through
I
the
come through,
Pobayazes.
yes.
Okay.
That means your people are not doing enough, Mr.
They are-
Modi,
they are
because
there,
you just
but-
have to make things
Yes.
okay. It's the Ember month, and a lot of
Yeah.
people are going crazy. We just need to make the road sanitized and safe for
Yeah, for
everybody.
everyone.
But can you just tell us the reason for this? We always have this traffic jam. Apart from the market days, we also see it. What are the causes? Can you just let us know again?
The causes is one thing you should know is that there's increase in vehicular movement. People are
Okay.
getting vehicle every day, and if you can see that the road is still the same size, the way it has been constructed for years, and you see vehicle increasing every day. And because this morning now you see people taking their children to school, people going to work to meet up with the time. You know, it's not just only Raman Park. They're also trying to beat Raman Park to go and beat the one at first, secondary circular along Akbaba Road until you get to Ring Road. So there are so many hold up due to the money rush. You know, and another thing again that will also help to reduce this is to at least obey traffic signs, obey traffic control, those controlling traffic there, the road safety, the ESMA and the police. People should obey them. If you don't obey them, it will cause more problem. But if you obey them, it will ease the traffic, it will ease the movement. So, and also, people should be patient with the road users. You know, some of them, and they are not just there to be patient with any other person. They are just there for their own selfish interest. But the thing is, everybody has to tolerate each other for us to enjoy the free vehicular movement.
Okay, like our commercial drivers now.
Yeah.
So what is your like sensitization? Do you go out there to meet with them? Because not only coming to the TV talking to them, do you go to strategic area like the motor park where the start from?
Yes.
Do you go there to
Yeah.
talk to them?
Yeah, you know, public enlightenment is one of our mandates. It's one of our mandates as a road safety as an organization. And we do this every morning. There's what we call morning cry.
Okay.
We do this every morning. We take our patrol team as they are leaving in the morning. They first of all proceed to parks, motor parks, educate people. So we go to park. We go to park. Everybody in road safety, they are all public enlightenment officers. So we go to motor parks.
Okay.
We go there to educate them also on how to make use of the road. Especially this period that we're having a December month season from now to January. So you should expect more of vehicular movement, you know. So we even not only motor parks, we go to churches, we go to mosque and all that. So we go there to educate people every now and then. It's a continuous process, you understand? So until our road is free of carnage, we will not stop.
All right, this period, people are trying to meet up with time, and there's these cases are increasing overspeeding. And before we get to the overspeeding case, which we will talk about, and the dangers inherent in it, people before when the road safety, the federal road safety came on board, when if drivers hear about that there are federal road safety men on the road, they are careful. If, for instance, they have two passengers at the front, they'll tell the other one to please come down till I pass. But these days, you just see them, they just blow past, and nothing is done to them. The road is as if it's free for all, and there's no enforcement or coordination. What's going on?
The area of you talk about is overload.
When we go there, the overloading and overspeeding, why most of these commercial drivers especially are no longer like your men, they just pass them and nothing is done.
The thing is, our men are always there.
Or they are overwhelmed.
No, they're not overwhelmed. They are always there too.
They are not used to you.
Yeah, no, not really used to us. But the thing is, we cannot be everywhere at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, before they leave, they have a specific route to man. They have a specific route that have been assigned to. Can be Bobahe Agbo Road, can also be Aduwawa Awuchi Road or Upper Mission. So maybe sometime we will see us at Raman Park. They have been assigned to somewhere else. Maybe the next team again that will come in either in the afternoon or the next day will be coming to around Raman Park. That's how our work is being scheduled. So that's why sometimes you don't see them there, you see the drivers misbehaving. And another thing you should know again is that we cannot arrest everybody, you cannot arrest the whole offender the same day. So it's shift by shift. So what I'm trying to say here is that anyone that misbehaves, anyone that go to carry overload, or you go instead of to carry one in front, you carry two. So we do arrest them. It's everyday thing. Our operation is every day. No holiday, no Christmas, no Sunday. So anytime we have been apprehended, we will go for it. We'll book you accordingly. So most of them will testify to it. They know they have been arrested severally.
All right, Superintendent Ruth Commander. I'll beg you before you go. I want to get to that. I want us to get to that era in the time past when you see, because I've been in most of the commercial vehicles, and maybe there are two passengers at the front. The driver will say, "No level." And your men will be there. Sometimes they're not doing it. They will just like. They will just pass. So I'm looking
familiar now.
They are so familiar. So I'm looking forward to the time where we see the drivers, we see your men on the ground, and they will be careful on that. I'm looking forward. So maybe you take the message to them, because we want them back so that there's a bit of sanity on our road, where people say, "Oh, use your safety belt." The driver always says, "Please wear your safety belt," because the men are, but now they don't even care. If possible, they'll park 3 at the front and they will just move. Okay,
that area of seatbelt you just talked about now, the importance of seatbelt can never be over emphasized, because seatbelt is very important. That's why the manufacturer has placed it there. So it's there to save you in case of any eventuality. If you wear your seatbelt, the one good thing about seatbelt is that it reduces injury. In case of anything happens, in case of any eventuality, it reduces injury, and it will help you. In case of anything, it will help you. To keep you to the seat. You will not hit your head on the windscreen, nor hit your chest to the steering. The steering is very close. Most people, they do have internal bleeding, maybe due to them hitting their chest to the steering or hitting their head to the windscreen. Even some do fall out of the windscreen when it happens. So we have seen that severally when I was during my days in operations. So we've seen that severally. So it's very important that every of our road users, our drivers, whether commercial or private owners, they should please make use of seatbelts. It's very, very important. So I think that is a very...
All right. So the area of seeing women carrying babies in front of the seats.
Even men too, they carry babies.
Because I don't know, what are you don't talk about that today, the drivers?
We do. Even our men on the road do that. They used to bring them to the office sometimes when they see them, when they apprehend them. Most times, you see, I don't know if it's a show of love, but that is not the right way to show love to either your daughter or your son. You see some people, they will carry their daughter in front while they are driving one hand. It's very wrong. That's why we say we should not carry anything. Don't play with your child while you are driving, or any even if it's a pet. Some play with their teddy bear while driving, it's wrong. Or you eat while driving, it's wrong. So driving is, I think you need 100% concentration to drive. For you to stay alive, especially this period, and always you need 100% concentration.
All right, let's talk about overspeeding and you people's preparation. You know, this Ember month, a lot of visitors are in town, and the road is like choked. And so, what are your preparations and your advice to our drivers?
The thing is, FRSC, we are always prepared. We are always prepared, and the tasks ahead of us, we are prepared to handle them all. The area of traffic control during this period and during the Christmas to January, because our special patrol is going to end 15th of January. Okay. So all this period, everything has been put on ground to how to manage, all the modalities on how to manage the traffic has been put on ground. So everything is going to go out well.
How many men have you people deployed?
So many.
Because always tell us they deploy like 20,000 men.
Yes, that one is nationwide.
Okay.
But I'm going to deploy everybody nationwide. It's everybody's business, right from the headquarters down to the route, to the least command. We are all going to be involved in the traffic. People are going to be deployed to Edo State from Abuja and all that. So the traffic control is going to be well managed. And the area of speed you talk about, please want to talk to our drivers, road users. They should please avoid over excess speeding. It's very wrong to engage on that because, like speed, when you go on speed, meaning you are going above the recommended speed limit. Every area has a specific recommended speed limit. A built-up area has their own. Built-up area don't go more than 30 kilometers per hour, as approved by United Nations. You understand? So, and also, when you are on the highway, don't go more than 100 kilometers per hour. So, when you go more than that, it means you are going against the speed regulations. So, and the dangers of speed also, it can make you lose control, and that can lead to road traffic crash. And if anything happens, it becomes difficult for you to control it to a standstill. For you to bring the vehicle to a standstill, it becomes a problem. So it's not good for our drivers to engage on it.
Peggy, I will not forgive myself if I don't ask this
like
question.
This
Most people taking alcohol.
Yes.
This is ember period. There's a lot of jollification,
Yes,
a lot of enjoyment, and the tendency for drivers to take a sip and while driving. So what are your men going to do to ensure that we don't have such cases?
As a driver and as a defensive driver, you're not supposed to drink before you drive. You're not expected to drink at all.
You can take a sip anyway.
No. You're not supposed to drink at all.
What about smoking?
The law says don't drink and drive.
Okay.
Don't drink and drive.
Okay.
If you talk about smoke, we have different types. Some are drugs. No, you're not expected to do so. You don't take drugs or alcohol before driving. So if you want to do that, let it be that you are not going out that day, you are not driving that day. So we are not saying you should not drink, but the law says that you should not drink and drive or take drugs and drive because it will affect you, it will influence your behavior, and that may lead to crash on the highway. So we don't want such things. So what I'm saying that if you want to drink, do that in your house or your closet. There's no problem about it. But don't drink and drive. If we have what we use to check those that are drunk and driving. We call it alcoholizer. We have it in our office. And those things will be deployed at the due time to check those that are
the
drunk.
due time or this time?
Yes, now as we are going, as we are going to December and all that. So all those equipments will be used to detect those that are drunk.
All right, thank you
Thank you very
Superintendent Road Commander Christian Modi, 2IC Training Federal Road Safety Corps, for sharing your thoughts with us this morning. Our drivers, particularly the commercial ones, please let's help them to sanitize our roads. Our life is so, we need our life, we need to be safe so that we can be alive. So you just have to create that safety on the highways. Don't drink while driving, no matter the excitement or whatever is going on. But when you're going to drive, please don't sip any. Don't even sip it, or you shouldn't even smell it.
Don't inhale it.
All right, don't inhale it. Don't do it.
Don't
all right, and for the Ramat Park, the relevant security traffic agencies, please be there. Let's help to control the traffic so that people can get to their various destinations on time. That's the most we can take on this segment. Daybreak continues in a moment. Please stay.